For some time now, I've wanted to put my skill and patience to the test in a video game, and this does exactly that. So, I figured I would spend 100 hours in Elden Ring to see what my progression would look like. This right here is a story of how I went from being a dodging coward to an absolute god at the game and shredding through bosses like this. But I couldn't let it be that easy, so I had to set some challenges for myself. No bleed builds after the third main boss. No spirit summons for the Millennia fight. No rune farming or exploits. Rotating weapon builds per main boss. And finally, I have to use Millennia's sword on the final boss fight of the game. So if you want to see how this entire journey unfolded, well, then I just ask that you sit back and enjoy the video. And may the raging commence. So of course, since I'm a noob at this game, I decided to go with the samurai as my starting character, so I made her look really good and then loaded in.
And one other, whom grace would again bless, to stand before the Elden Ring.
Anyways, after hearing Santa Claus whisper into my ear for about 5 minutes, I decided that I should probably move forward. And this wouldn't be a From Software game if you didn't cross a bridge and face a boss within the first 30 seconds of playing. I will not beat this guy, I promise you. No, there's no way. After meeting my demise, I was sniffed by this horse and then talked about as if I was some kind of god, which let me reassure you that I am terrible at this game. But after going through a few doors, I was met by my first sight of grace, so I discovered it and then kept moving forward. After going up an elevator and opening this heavy door, I was greeted by the world of Elden Ring. The first thing I did was talk to this guy who basically degraded me, so I kept moving forward and set a new challenge for myself, which was a terrible idea, but I wanted to take down this tree sentinel before I could move forward. Before thoughts rush into your head of how bad I am at this game, just know that I've never played a Dark Souls game before, and this is my first. With that being said, this tested me on every single level. Oh, right, this is a 100-hour video, so, yeah, this took me 2 hours. Okay, this is our best run, dodge. Alright, no, damn it, dude. Get away. Alright, let me heal real quick. It's my last potion. No, I can't dodge! Dude, he's so low. Oh my gosh, I have no potions left. This is gonna be so close. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, alright. Clean slate. Come on. I know how to dodge this attack. This is easy. This is easy. And now. And come on, come on, come on. Dodge. Please, please. Yes. Oh, we got there. We got there. Oh my lord, that took so long. What did I get? Oh, yo, that was not worth it. After beating the tree sentinel, I headed towards the next site of grace and discovered that as well. When Melina decided she wanted to visit me, so I talked to her for a bit, and basically she asked me if I wanted to play the game on impossible mode or hard mode, so I accepted the hard mode. And then she gave me a horse for agreeing to be her slave. I also leveled up and then headed towards this box and got my first weapon. After doing so, I got shredded by this random knight, so I decided that I should get some revenge and try and take him down. Oh yeah, and say hello to my new friend. We're gonna call him, Jerry for the rest of the video. The next thing I did was headed to the top of this mountain to fight a bunch of trolls, because if I ever wanted to beat the first main story boss, I was gonna need a lot of levels. As you can see, trolls give beginners a decent amount of runes, so after leveling up vigor and dexterity, I decided to kill my first NPC for their armor. Me being the noob I am, I underestimated this guy, which, he took out over half my health in one hit, so I decided I needed to play this a little bit safe. But as you can see, that didn't last very long, because yes, he killed me with literally 1 health left. Oh, and by the way, we will be tracking how many times I've died throughout this entire playthrough, but since that was way too many times, it'll be every 10 deaths I'll show the counter. Anyways, with some persistence, I finally got this stupid NPC taken down and got his full armor set.
The Volcano Manor awaits you.
Hour 3, I headed to Church of Ella, and I noticed that there was a witch here, so I decided to talk to her. And after exhausting all of her dialogue, she gave me a spirit calling bell, which was going to allow me to summon spirits. After finishing up with her, I went to this lonely merchant so I could purchase a torch, because as you've probably guessed, this game can get really dark. And of course, now that I had a torch, I was ready to take on my first dungeon. Which wasn't much. I killed a few wolves, and then I walked up on this fog wall, which meant there was a boss that light ahead. Bro, why am I dodging, and why did I jump? Even though this boss wasn't crazy, it still made me feel great inside that I took down something other than a soldier or a wolf. After finishing up with a dungeon, I made my way through Stormgate and came across my first ever jail. Little did I know what lied ahead was a Crucible Knight, which was one of the hardest mini-bosses you could fight. They have fast and very hard-hitting attacks which leave few openings for damage. So with that being said, I was absolutely 100% not ready for this. After getting bullied, I discovered my next grace and then spoke with this nice NPC who asked me to get her something called a Chrysalid Memento and then gave me a spirit ash of a jellyfish. Hour 4, I figured I would stop beating around the bush and head towards my biggest nightmare, which was Margit himself, the first main story boss. So after fighting through these guards, I made my way into the entrance of the castle and discovered my next grace. This, my friends, is gonna suck.
Foul tarnished, in search of the Elden Ring, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
I was extremely terrified to fight this guy, so I summoned my lone wolves and let them take care of the business for a little bit. The fight was going well until my wolves died, and as you can probably guess, that's when I started having a lot of trouble.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest. Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Luckily for me, my skill was already developing in this game, so this didn't take as long as I thought it would. Upon defeating Margit, I received 10,000 runes and an extra slot for talismans. Following the fight, I unlocked the Roundtable Hold, which is like my safe haven where I can do all of my upgrades. After looking around a little bit, I found this weird chick named Fia who seemed lonely, but she wanted a hug, so I just went with it. This is a little awkward. Alright, that's long enough. After that whole ordeal, I remembered that if you jump down here, you get invaded by this wizard dude, and you'll get some good stuff if you kill him. But by now, you should know that I can never win a fight on the first go. Okay. That's awesome. Only 95 hours to go. So when I said you got good stuff from killing this guy, I thought you got good stuff, so don't mind me. After finishing up at the Roundtable Hold, I went to the next dungeon because there was an item in here that I needed. And let me just say, if you like the mechanic of having to hit a skeleton after you have already killed it to make sure it stays dead, I don't like you. At the start of hour 6, I finally made it to the item I wanted, which is another Uchigatana, allowing me to dual wield them. After completing the dungeon, I was just looking at the beautiful scenery when I fell off this cliff edge and died. So, I have no idea why this happened. After retrieving my runes, I made my way to the next NPC that I wanted to kill so I could get his armor as well. After killing that guy, I found this ghost boss in the middle of this water village thing, so I started taking her on. This fight was a breath of fresh air because it was easy and no craziness happened, so yeah, I killed her, I guess. Following that, I made my way over to Caelid, which was a blood-red sky area covered by scarlet rots, and that's when I got invaded by this church. After killing her, I discovered a new grace within the chapel and then used my newfound runes to pump some levels into endurance. My main goal while being in Caelid at the moment was just to discover all the graces I possibly could, that way fast traveling would be easier in the future. Hour 7, I got jumped by a scarlet rot dragon who was way out of my league as far as difficulty. Dude, this thing takes like no damage? Okay. Yeah. We'll come back to that. Being in Caelid at this point was only bad news for me because all of the enemies were higher levels, meaning my death counter would go way up. With some exploring, I found the map to Caelid, and then I also found a golden seed which was going to allow me to add more flasks to my inventory. And when I was on my way to Radahn's castle, I saw a bunch of dogs and soldiers fighting, so I figured I'd join in on the fun. And that's when I died to a soldier of Godrick, so I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, after passing the impassable Great Bridge, I made it over to this archer tower and started taking everything out when I was taken out myself. Yet again. Hour 8, I'd figure I'd slow things down a little bit, so I headed to this rune graveyard that gave me a bunch of golden runes. After that, I made my way to the Third Church of Marika, which allowed me to discover the wondrous Physic Flask. I then discovered the map of Limgrave and then started following this spirit skeleton to see what he could offer me. Dude, where'd you bring me? Is that a bear? You brought me to a bear for what? What was the purpose of that? I could have found this thing on my own. Plump sword. Are you for real right now? Okay, these bears are probably one of my least favorite things to fight. Your mistake, big guy, was turning your back to me. Don't ever do that. Oh god, that was so horrendous. After finishing with the bear, I found another golden seed at this cool castle that I made my way to. So after playing Ring Around the Rosie with all the enemies outside, I was finally able to take them all out and make my way into the castle. Why does there always have to be someone throwing fireballs at me? That was a fail. And a bunch of stuff. Yo, chill with the fire! Oh my gosh, bro. These rats are so toxic. Why do I feel like rats and the creepy freaking dogs are the hardest thing to fight in this game? Am I finally done? Thank you, dude. Oh, I hate these guys. Oh, chill! Oh my gosh, why do I always choke against these freaking dudes, man? I don't want to do this. Why can't you just be nice, bro? Okay, that's fantastic. I have 9,000 poise. Just lower your shield, thank you. Okay, if you want to know what your girlfriend looks like playing Elden Ring, just watch Syzen. Just watch me play. Oh my god, stop! That's awesome. Yo, how did my mans make it outside of the castle, bro? Okay. Jump attack like always. Stop messing with me. Ah! Hour 9, I made it to the top of the castle where this chest resided that held an important item for the story. After finishing with the castle, I started exploring again, and that's when I found my second ever jail, so you already know that I had to head in. I'm pretty sure this is the Bloodhound one, I think. Here's the Bloodhound. Oh, I'm gonna have to relearn how to fight all of this crap all over it again. Okay, I think this guy's actually pretty easy. Yeah, we'll be fine. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, his attacks are really, really easy to dodge, but not when he doesn't stop. Second time's a charm. Come on, baby. Patience game. It's gonna work for me. No, stop. Okay, okay. Let me breathe. Come on, dude. You have one more hit. One more hit. No, please. No, please. Okay. Oh, I have no more heals. Oh, no, I have my one Sissic. Okay. Come on. Please, just one more hit. One more hit, Stewie. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you do get his sword. I forgot about his sword, it's so good! Okay, I need 18 strength to use this, so I guess I start leveling that up, and I'll be able to use it at least until the third boss, since it is considered a bleed weapon. And I can't use that after the third boss. I was in the south part of Limgrave, and my goal was to get to the castle that was the home to the Leonin boss, and on my way, I saw this NPC chick, so I started talking to her. Basically, she wanted me to bring a letter to her dada so he could return to her, and that's what I was gonna do. Hour 10, I discovered my next grace, and then started heading towards the castle Morne. But I got distracted on my way there, so I killed this big rat at this new church I found, and then gathered the sacred tear, and then started heading towards the castle, and that's when I found the Weeping Peninsula map. Damn, brother, why are y'all so hasty? I didn't even do nothing yet. I mean, yeah, I'm coming to kill you, and you probably know that, but still, at least wait until I get there. When I finally got there, I took out the fire giant, which was an easy kill because they're big and slow. After doing so, I headed into the castle and discovered the grace. Hour 11, I stepped on this elevator and started going up and fighting all of the enemies in the area. When I made it to the top of one of the towers, I found the NPC chick's dad, and he basically told me that, screw my daughter, I'm gonna stay here and fight for my honor. After fighting my way through most of the castle, I discovered my next grace, and then I was able to level my strength up to 18, which meant I could use the Bloodhound's sword now. My favorite thing about it was the left trigger attack that allowed you to dodge backwards after swinging. After fighting the castle's army, I finally made my way down to the beach, and that's when I noticed the fog door. Well, here we go, I guess. I've never fought in this thing when I was weak like I am now, so I don't know how hard this is going to be. But let's take the coward's way out and summon my spirits, because it's safe. It's the safer way! Okay, I'm failing hard. Okay, you guys just have fun. This isn't so bad, right? I have 4 potions left. Ah, light work. We won't talk about the fact that I had spirits with me. Light work, light work. I wonder if that sword's good. I never really used it. I guess we'll find out. After all that, I returned to Chickface's dad, and he said since the boss was dead that he could return to her and spend his remaining days with her, so I guess I did my job. Hour 12, I found him next to her dead body. So... Holy depressing, bro.
How could this be? My daughter deserved better.
Yeah, you cuck. Well, you decided to stay in the castle. Yeah, the fault does lie with you. I should kill you. But I'm not going to, because I'm a good Elden boy. After the short-lived funeral, I accidentally rolled up on an Erd Tree avatar, so that meant I, of course, had to fight it. Well, that was stupid. Dude, I am so good right now. What am I, like, on? Okay, well, there goes that. I'm chilling, dude. What? Okay, well, talk about a fight that took a turn for the worse. Jeez. At this point, I was beating around the bush and holding off the fight with Godrick because I felt like I was going to lose, so I kept exploring, and that's when I found another Everjail that costed a stone sword key. Don't let my level of noobness fool you. This is one of the easier fights. It just took me a little while. Upon defeating the ancient hero, I got one of my favorite talismans called the Radagon Scar Seal, which lowers your damage negation, but also raises every single attribute point. Let's see what this actually does. Dude, that's so good. That's so good. Hour 13, I found this tower with a sealed door, so I read this little imp statue, and it said to seek 3 beasts. The first one was in this little pond, and I assumed so because of all the messages in front of it. The second one was easier to find because it was lurking right in front of the tower itself. And finally, the third one was hiding in some bushes to the left of the tower. After making my way all the way to the top, I was greeted by a chest with a memory stone. So, if you're a nerd that uses magic, then yeah, this is worth it, but for me, it was not. Afterwards, I returned to Caelid so I could go through the Gale Tunnel. This place is swarming with somber smithing stones, which allows you to upgrade special weapons, not just normal ones. It's also swarming with these douchebag miners, so let's make that 40. After fighting my way through miners and soldiers and these weird slimy beaked hairballs, I was finally able to make it to the Magma Wyrm boss. These guys are extremely obnoxious because of the amount of lava they leave everywhere, but for the most part, it's an easy fight. Hey, listen, I may be a noob, but you know what I just remembered? I just took down this Magma Wyrm in a high-leveled area with a weapon that has not been upgraded. And I just got the Moonveil. I forgot that's how you got that. Sick nasty, bro. Hour 14, I made my way into Fort Gale when I saw one of these lion enemies, which I can never seem to beat. After taking down this knight, I saw that there was a chest behind him which held another talisman that I fell in love with quickly. The Starscourged heirloom gives you +5 strength, which is nothing crazy, but early game, it's a blessing. Later on, after more exploring, I found this wizard town, which I absolutely hated being in, but the secrets that it held were pretty awesome. I had to light 3 flames, and then a door somewhere would open. Hour 15, I found a nearby grace, and then I realized that the secret door that opened was in fact a boss room. And just when I thought I was getting good at the game, I misdodged 3 times in a row and met my demise. How can one be so bad at a game? Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed for myself. I want to go home. I don't understand how I could be so bad the first time. But then that time was super easy. I got hit like twice. I don't get it. After beating the bosses, I leveled up, and then I found the actual best staff in the entire game, so it gave me some pretty stupid ideas for later on. Hour 16, I started making my way out of the village when... Oh shoot, that's really fast. Damn, dude. I thought that was gonna roll at me slow. Do you guys remember when I said no room farming exploits? Well, this big dragon right here in Caelid is in fact an exploit if done correctly. All you have to do is kill the dragon, and as soon as it dies, you go and rest at a grace, and then boom, you get the runes, and the dragon is still here, and you can do it infinite amount of times. So since I loved this account already, what I wanted to do was make sure the dragon was still here for future playthroughs, but not exploit it on this one. Let me repeat myself for all of those who couldn't hear that. I only killed this dragon once. Don't come at me. With my newfound runes, I pumped all into Vigor because I did in fact need more health, and then I headed into Fort Faroth to get the upgraded version of my favorite talisman. The first chest I found while in the castle held the other side of the Dectus medallion that I needed to be able to get to the capital eventually. After grabbing that, I continued on my route to the talisman, which by the way ends in an unavoidable death. This is like the one thing I remember from my first playthrough. Like the back of my hand. Because I ran this so many times, dying each time. Oh, I forgot there was a big red there! Let me in, let me in, let me in, please, please. Just let me grab it and then you can kill me. Grab it, please. Okay, well, there's actually no way out of here. Don't know why they did this, but I guess I will go down with the fight. Come on, big boy. Let me kill you. If I actually did kill him, I'd be screwed. There would be nothing in here to kill me. There we go. And then you realize you made a big dumb because they added fast travel into the game for a reason, so everything that was just said made no sense at all. The new talisman was the same as the first, but it raises all those attributes further, so as stated earlier, the upgraded version. Hour 17 involved more exploring when I came across this great bridge with a dragon blocking my path. Well, he didn't do a very good job because I just ran right past. My main goal was to go get this grace over here for later fast traveling. And then I remembered that I killed an Erdtree avatar which granted me 2 new crystal tiers, so I added the one that gives me 99% damage negation on my first hit. It's all an item over here. Oh my gosh, why do I always have to get jumped? Explore, they said! It'll be fun, they said! Let me out. Okay. I'm so over it. After getting murdered, I started investigating the Scarlet Swamps, and that's when I came across an open world boss on accident, Commander O'Neill. Another unfortunate rule I set for myself super early on is that if I see any open world boss or large enemy, I have to fight them no matter what. And we all could have seen how this ends, so after getting bullied for a couple of minutes straight, I decided that I wasn't ready, I hopped on Jerry, and I left. Dude, if something even looks at me the wrong way, I'm dead. I did not get off my horse. What the hell? No, I'm screwed. Is something invading me? Something's definitely invading me. Dude, I have no heals. I have nothing. I have half a health. Great. This is fantastic. I don't want to die right now. I only have 200 runes, but I don't want to die. Where are you? Where are you? Please just go away. Be nice. Oh, I'm so gonna die. I'm so gonna die. What is this millennia crap? Who are you? Hour 18, I decided to run another dungeon, which was the Celia Crystal Tunnel. I was apparently after the same thing that these miners were after, so I started killing all of them. Oh god, no, I hate these things. I never know when to dodge, bro. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Oh god. Come on, man. I just want to be good at this game. And hit. Okay, we're good. Dude, why are these things so cracked, man? Yo, this is like the guy in Mortal Kombat that spams the kick button, bro. I got this, I got this, I got this. Thank you. This game is not good for my blood pressure, bro. Dude, there's another one? Oh my gosh. Stop. Let me in the freaking room. Alright, okay. I'm so done. Now that I knew what to expect, I came back in and grabbed my runes, and then I was able to pinpoint where this guy was and go and take him out. After clearing the rest of the room of enemies, I was able to finally make it to the boss door. I can't remember what this is. Is that the Fallingstar Beast, bro? There's no way I beat this. I have 6,300 runes on me too. That's so toxic, man. I guess we at least try, because I already saw it, so I have to fight it. Okay, run. Run. I can never seem to get this one. Dodge. Oh, dude. Okay, well, I could have seen that coming. I had no heals left. I was destined for death. That's fine. I will be fine. Hour 19, I figured I did enough procrastinating and exploring, so I headed back to Stormveil Castle to continue on with the main story. Ah, this guy. You know, I've played through like a quarter of this game a couple of times and gotten to this point. And that guy, every time I seem to help him, so maybe this time we kill him and see if that changes anything. And down you go. Oh, dude, that's actually mad sad. I feel really bad now. Yo, you were mean at first. What do you want from me? I'm sorry. I feel bad. I feel bad. It's just a video game, bro. After killing the helpless guy and feeling bad about it, I started making my way towards the castle and killing all the enemies in my way. Oh, I know what's behind this door. I'm not making the mistake of going in here without my little shield bubble. Alright, Mr. Knight. You're donezo. After killing the knight, I grabbed the rusty key in the room and then continued onward. I've never been to this area. Brick hammer. Ooh, that could be fun. That could be a fun build. Alright. Cool. Dude, how are you still hitting me? Oh! Well, good day to you. After fighting through some more enemies, I found this fog door that was protected by an imp seal, so I used this stone sword key to see what was behind it. Let's see what I wasted my key for. A wet blade. Cool. What's this? A shield I'll never use. Cool. And a sword I'll never use. This is the dude from the beginning of the game. Oh, that looks so cool. I love that. Alright, let's see if I can beat you this time. Okay, alright, yep. That's pretty easy to telegraph. You are not as big and bad and scary as you were at the beginning. After killing the grafted enemy, I found the Caelid memento, which is what the Spirit Ash chick wanted me to get for her. There's a knight in here. I don't want to fight. I just need to find a grace. I have no health or heals. No, please, stop. Oh my gosh, bro. That's 50. That's 50 times I've died. Alright, you are gonna pay for your sins, you freaking weasel. After finding my next grace, I leveled strength and I headed towards Nepheli because I wanted to kill her. If you don't kill her, she can help you during the Godrick fight, but I just wanted to see what happened, and little did I know that this would affect a major questline later on in the game. You know what? I'm done feeling bad for these NPCs. I always play the hero. How about I play the villain this time around? When hour 20 rolled around, it was finally time for me to face the mighty Godrick.
Mighty dragon, thou the true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. A lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
So you already know, as soon as the fight started, I had to summon my wolves for a little bit of an edge, and then I lit my sword on fire and began the fight. Alright, big man, it is you and me. Oh, I hate that attack. Dude, he like fakes you out. That's so unfair. I hate that. Okay, we're not doing too bad right now. No. Okay. I forgot about the third. Well, there goes my final wolf, so it's just me and the boss. Oh, that was perfect timing. Phase change. One more hit, give me one more hit. There we go.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength. Forefathers, one and all, bear witness!
I can't choke now. I have one more hit on this man. Come on, let me get this the first try, please. Let's go!
Of all
Yes!
golden, we'll return together,
Oh, I feel so good about myself right now.
bathed in rain.
Let's go, man! With Godrick being one of the 6 shard bearers, I of course got his great rune and the remembrance of him. With my newfound runes, I leveled strength, and then I went into the castle to sit on Godrick's throne. After making my way through the castle and leaving, I found myself in Liurnia of the Lakes, which was the next main story location. But then I remembered I couldn't craft anything because I never bought the crafting kit from this guy at Church of Ella from the beginning of the game, so I went to him to do that. I then headed back to the Roundtable Hold so I could relay messages between the blacksmith and the Spirit Ash chick. After doing so, it unlocks the ability for you to upgrade your Spirit Ashes with Roderica. I then headed to the Twin Maidens chick because if you bring her remembrances from the main bosses, you can get one of 2 items. So moving into hour 21, I grabbed the Axe of Godrick and I was on my way. I then headed back to Stormveil Castle because that is where you have to go to activate Godrick's Great Rune, and that would help me greatly throughout the story. And that's when I came across that Crucible Knight. Ah, yay. Oh my god, dude. I really don't want to do this, man. I hate these guys so much. Oh, great. Get up. Dude, their stance is so hard to break. It's so hard to stagger them. Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Let me heal. Let me heal. Oh my gosh. Okay, that could have been worse. They just don't stop attacking is the issue. Okay. Alright, we're chilling, right? Dodge. Oh my gosh, man. I really, really don't want to die. I love you. Don't hurt me. Oh, second phase. Crucible Knights have 2 phases, and it's a freaking open world enemy. Oh my god, bro. Oh my lord. You know what would actually be really cool? I just thought of this. Oh, not that. That's not cool. Dude. I can't think and fight you at the same time, so please just let me talk. Alright. Fantastic. You are an absolute bully. Oh. Okay, brother. Dude, you're so annoying. What is that range? You can attack me from that far? I'm dead here. I'm gonna heal now, and I expect you to attack me. I'm gonna lose it! I'm gonna lose my cool! I feel like their attacks are so slow, but so hard to dodge, dude. Do you see this? Please, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I got this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It only took 4 potions and me getting hit 1,000 times. Anyways, making my way forward, I had to dodge a bunch of arrows and then make my way up this intimidating staircase, and I was on my way to the tower where you restored Godrick's Great Rune. Guarding the tower was a couple of fire giants that were fairly easy to take out, so after fighting them, I continued forward. The mighty tower. Time to go up. For my viewers who haven't played this game, restored Great Runes give you a special ability, and Godrick's in specific raises all of your attribute points. So, hour 22, I headed to a Grace to activate the Great Rune, which gave me +5 to all attribute fields, which was going to be extremely helpful. Afterwards, I was trotting through this peaceful swamp when a dragon appeared out of nowhere, meaning I had to fight it. After fighting the dragon, I headed into some tunnels, and that's when I thought, now I can use the Axe of Godrick, so I might as well switch my weapon now. I already know I'm gonna get a bunch of comments that say, Syzen, if you two-hand the weapon, you'll deal more damage because of the way the strength works. I know. Okay, I figured this out later, I'm sorry. After finding the Liurnia map, I saw this NPC chilling in this gazebo, so I decided to talk to her, and basically she wanted me to retrieve her necklace. So, me being the nice villain that I am, I headed to where the robber resided, and I started killing him. How could you steal that poor girl's necklace, you fool? What is wrong with you? Oh, don't play this pity game with me. That's not how this works. You chose to steal, and now you paid for it. Gosh, the vigilante in me is coming out. Hour 23, I went to go return the necklace when I got jumped by a death bird, and I almost killed it, but then this happened. Okay, that's enough slices. That's enough slices! Oh my gosh, dude! Oh, dude, there's an enemy behind me too. That's fantastic. I love this game. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you came out of nowhere and killed me. It was an eye-opener for me that I'm terrible. After meeting Death, I gave the necklace back to Rya, and in return she gave me an invitation to Volcano Manor, which was crucial for progression. I then headed back to the death bird that killed me because I wanted revenge. Screw you, you stupid bird! Oh. I will, one day, be good at this game. I can feel it in my blood. Later on in the hour, I headed to this crystal dragon because behind him was the Glintstone key that allowed me to get into the next castle. Why did I have to see you? Why did I have to see you? Why couldn't you have just not been here? I don't want to fight right now. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm not beating you. Alright, I'm gonna head out. You just stay here, okay? See ya, bud. After I ran away from the dragon, I equipped my brick hammer and then used 2 stone sword keys to get into this tunnel. Oh, dude. This hammer's insane. That was... Dude, that's crazy. That is ridiculous damage. I haven't even upgraded this thing. I can put 20 smithing stones into this, and it has 0 and it does that much damage? Oh, I'm excited. I fought through a bunch of wizards that were chilling in this tunnel so I could make it to the end and fight the boss. And on hour 24, I made it into the room. Dude, this hammer makes me feel like a beast. Dude, I can't be stopped. Dude, that's insane. I used to have so much trouble with this boss. That was so much fun. I'm actually starting to enjoy this. Wow, I can stagger my enemies. This is so much fun. When I finished up with the boss, I found another golden seed and then started making my way into Academy Gate Town. After killing all of the nearby enemies, I finally made it to the main gate and proceeded on with the story. After I teleported through, I took this elevator that was straight ahead of me, and I was greeted by this cool goth castle area. Oh man, this is beautiful. Luckily, this zone doesn't take too long to complete. You just have to fight your way through some graveyards and then make your way up this big Ferris wheel, and you're in the main castle. This is probably my least favorite area of the entire story, not only because these stupid wizards spam their glintstone shards, but it's just plain out weird. Hour 25, I finally fought my way through the first half of the castle, and that's when I was met by the Red Wolf of Radagon. Luckily, this fight isn't too hard, but there is a little bit of pain and suffering involved because this thing is ruthless. Come on, please. Come on back. Oh, no, 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 no! Whew. I have no heals left. Please, you need one more hit. One more hit, brother. Come on. No craziness, please. This is easy. Dodge. Smack. Smack. Oh. Well, that wasn't too bad, now was it? After defeating the wolf, I discovered the grace, and now it was time for something that challenged the hell out of me for some reason. But before that, I had to make my way up this bridge, and I completely forgot that this gigantic ball falls out of nowhere and tries to kill you. Okay, which way are you going? Oh, simple. Simple. Okay, I thought the boss was next. I do not remember this fight. Well, this should be easy, I guess. I couldn't have jinxed myself worse, because this guy parried certain attacks and I couldn't figure it out, so the death counter went way up on this one. Dude, this might as well be a boss fight. I do no damage to this man. I mean, I guess I could go upgrade this. Oh no, dude. Why are you parrying me? Back up! What a weird fight. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go ape crap on you. I don't know what to do here. What am I supposed to do if you're gonna parry me, dude? Do I just need more health? What the hell? Yo, again, dude? Oh my god. That's when I figured out that if you just jump attack this man over and over again, you can kill him, which is kinda stupid, but I got the job done. After defeating Moongrim, I was greeted by this gigantic door, which in fact led to the next main story boss. For some reason, this fight gave me way too much trouble, more than it should have, so for the next couple of hours, this is what I did with my life. Absolutely hate this boss. These things are so creepy, man. Dude, like, get away from me. What are you and what are you doing here? It's so damn creepy.
Hush, little Culver. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
In the first half of this fight, there's crawlers all over the floor, but there's specifically 3 of them with a gold ring around their head that you have to deal damage to. Once you complete that, Rennala will fall and her shield will come down, and that's when you can deal damage to her. Rinse and repeat until you get to phase number 2. This part isn't necessarily hard, but the fact that I went in with only 3 potions and made careless mistakes costed me this entire run. As you can see, my second attempt went way smoother, and I still had 6 potions for the second phase.
Ah, my beloved. Have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever. Upon my name is Ranni the Witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser, send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Rennala of the full moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
With my current setup, this fight was all about patience, and I couldn't seem to grasp that, so, that being said, that's why this fight took me as long as it did. This was one of the most defensive bosses in the game, with every trick in the book to make sure that you don't get too close, and I struggled a lot. Not only was Rennala good on the defense, but sometimes there were so many things to focus on, I just couldn't keep up. The best part is that when Rennala gets under half health, she starts summoning spirits, so it makes it difficult to focus on those and trying to kill her. I'm gonna get greedy, dude. I'm so close. No, no, no. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh my gosh, look at her health. Her. Oh. Gosh. I had already done this fight so many times that I was getting worse and worse with each run, to the point of not even dodging anymore. I then remembered that this is the third main story boss, so I could use the Bloodhound's Fang for one more fight. But as you could see, in the end, it still wasn't enough. Hour 29, I threw on some armor that had better magic damage negation, hoping that it could give me that extra edge to win this fight. After over 15 attempts, this was the most precise run I've had so far. Every dodge was perfect, every attack was on point. Come on, give me the bread, give me the bread. One more. Alright, patience. Let's go, come on. Please, please, please. Give me it, give me it, give me it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I should not be this excited over something that should have been way easier. I'm sorry. Composure. Composure. But seriously? Why the hell did that take me so long? After defeating Rennala, I used my new runes to level up, and then I met a big turtle pope that had no impact on my story whatsoever. I just really liked him, because he was kinda cute, and I just really like him. Shortly after speaking with the Pope, I headed back to the Roundtable Hold to finally upgrade my hammer, that way I could deal more damage. On my way to an Erdtree to fight an Erdtree avatar, I saw this big wandering tower, and till this day I have no idea what they do. I even found this funny guy who was hopping in the air, so I decided to jump on top of him, but there was nothing to interact with, so I'm still confused. And what better way to celebrate my 60th death than falling off a walking piece of dirt, if you will. After that nonsense, I found my next victim, so I covered my hammer in poison and got to work. For those of you who don't play this game, Erdtree avatars, when killed, grant you crystal tears that can be mixed in your special potion for different effects. When I was finished, I headed to the Black Knife Catacombs and discovered the Grace, then I started farming the Knight right outside the door for his armor because it looked cool. But it was taking too long and I got antsy, so I decided to go run the dungeon. Elden Ring is full of secrets, and at the end of this dungeon there was a secret boss door behind this wall. Ah, so fancy. Okay, that was a fail. Why do I even try anymore? Why do I even try any freaking more? Hour 31 after dying to the Black Knife Assassin, I started making my way down this mountain because the next main story area required it. When I got to this village, I was greeted by a buttload of ladders, so I decided to start making my way up to see what lied ahead. This place is beautiful. No siree, that is mine. Thank you, I'll be taking that. After traversing a little deeper, I was killing this dude when I got jumped by smoke bombs and a bunch of poison. Okay, yep, I see what I did wrong. There's a bunch of traps. Got it. Can you stop running in circles? When I made it out of the cave, I was greeted by another lost grace, and then I saw this little cliff outlook over here, and noticed that I was next to the Altus Plateau, which was quite frightening. Hour 32, I kept pressing forward when I got to this area, which isn't necessarily hard, it's just more annoying. Number one, they shouldn't have added flyers into this game because the target lock and everything, it's just annoying. But number two, these things right here, they sing in a really weird tone, and it freaks me the hell out. Not only do you fly around in circles around me, but you poison me. My gosh. Oh, please don't fall, please. I'm a crouch. This is like Minecraft, right? If I'm crouching, I can't fall. We'll go with that. Dude, you can't tell me that singing isn't freaky. Ah. Oh my gosh, dude, I suck at fighting these things. They just flail and jump and flail. Oh, no. Back up. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay. Let me heal. Dude, what is wrong with you, man? Have some manners. Dude, I need to figure out why I do so little damage to all this stuff. That took me so long. What am I doing wrong, bro? After clearing the area, I was greeted by a giant boss door, so I popped a rune arc, which grants me extra stats until I die, and I decided to head in. Oh, he was hiding. I don't know the attacks. Oh my gosh, dude. That was such an easy dodge. What am I doing? Hour 33, I headed back in for my second attempt, which went a lot better. My gosh, dude. That's how it should have went the first time. These things are so easy. Scaled sword. I will probably never use that. After defeating the Magma Wyrm and exiting the cave, I found myself in the Altus Plateau, which is a very dangerous area for my current state. Okay. Oh, no. I have to fight this damn thing. Oh my gosh, I really don't want to. Oh, dude. Jeez, why did you have to freaking come out of nowhere? Oh god. Let's see. 133, dude, look at the damage. It's non-existent. I'm so screwed. I just fought a boss. Can I have a break? I'm scared. I want to go home. I cannot stand this. After dying to this guy, I went and grabbed my runes and then decided to just run past this time and maybe take it out on a later date. When I got to the next side of Grace, Melina appeared because I was close to the capital, and basically she wanted me to continue on to get to the Erd Tree, but I was not ready. In the village directly behind that Grace was the Windham Catacombs, and all I have to say is that this gave me a lot of trouble, and I got stuck in here for 2 hours. The first room was blades falling and rising, and then these magic throwing imps. I wanted to test the water, so I went over and tried killing them when I got cornered and ultimately met my death. So I retrieved my runes and made a smart play by going in the hallways behind them, that way I had more room to fight. Ah, little sneaky boy on the wall, huh? Oh, there's a guy to my right! Dude, I hate that, man. Why do you gotta make stuff hide like that? The next area was the sewers where slime balls were falling from the sky, and these things were tanky as hell. Damn, dude, do I even fight these things? Okay, alright. After defeating all the blobs and skeletons, I was greeted by this somewhat easy night and more blobs, which I decided to ignore and continue forward. When I got to the next area, I found out quickly that there was traps all over this dungeon, so I needed to be a little bit more careful. All I'm gonna say is pay attention to the rising floor right here. I didn't think much about it. Come on, boy! Oh, no! I didn't know there was something behind me. Oh, I'm fat rolling. Oh no, I forgot to use my rune arc again. Okay, alright. We're fine. Oh, dude, I'm choking so hard right now. Please. Come on. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh my gosh, bro. I didn't think I was gonna get jumped there. I see you, you little bastard. This time I played it smart and lured out the imp, so I didn't have to fight that and the knight at the same time. Alright, man, chill. Alright, one less thing I gotta worry about. After defeating the knight, I pulled the lever next to him, which opened the big door from the beginning of the dungeon, and I started making my way back. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why isn't it going down? What do I do? Okay, I don't even care about the runes. I am not running this again. I'm over it. And now it was time to fight the Burial Watchdog. After finally clearing that dungeon, I headed to the Cathedral of Dragon Communion so I could learn some dragon incantations. Whenever you kill any dragon throughout the game, they will drop a dragon heart that allows you to learn special skills. So while I was here, I learned the Rotten Breath, which is one of my favorites. After doing so, I headed back to the swamps of Aeonia to take down Commander O'Neill, the guy that killed me super early on. Yeah, him. First things first, I took out all of his minions, that way I could have a fair one-on-one fight. Oh, come on. Why do I keep screwing that up? Oh, guess I just am so bad. And I have Scarlet Rot now. That's just fantastic. I don't think I win this. I have no potions left. I'm just trying to learn how to fight this guy at this point. Damn, okay. With the solid dodges. Oh, no way I'm doing this. Okay, well, your boy sucks. Oh, dodge, dodge. All right, I'm getting a little bit too tired for this. I will pick it up tomorrow. All right, maybe horseback is the way to go. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. I can't do it. Please, I need time to heal. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Hour 36, I started catching on and things started looking up for me. For the kill, come on! Finally! Ah, you big booty hole, man. That took so long. And it doesn't feel rewarding. Hour 37, I headed to the War Master's shack, and since it was nighttime, this bell-bearing guy raided me and absolutely obliterated me. I do not remember this. Okay, that is completely rude. Dude, my health. Alright, well, oh, okay. I don't think I'm ever going to beat this game. Later on, I found a little secret opening on this cliff edge, so I decided to jump towards it, and sure enough, it was another cave. Perfect. I have 2 boluses that can heal my Scarlet Rots, and I cannot craft anymore. This is not going to be fun. Here goes nothing. Yo, I'm on a rock. I'm on a rock. Why am I getting it? Okay, well, I'm screwed. Dude, you get it so fast. I don't see how I finish this. Run! Jump, jump, jump. Okay, alright. There's poison too. Not only is there Scarlet Rot, but there's poison. Can we all just be friends? Good gosh. I'm poisoned and I have to go in and fight a boss. I don't see this going well for me. But then I grew a brain and decided to let the timer run out for the poison and then fully healed. That way I had a better chance of winning this fight. I felt as though I came a little bit too far to risk anything, so I summoned my wolves to help me. Is it just a Cleanrot Knight? Oh, there's two. There's a second one. Alright, well, this'll still probably be easy. I really got scared for nothing. Can you stop Oh my goodness. What the hell, bro? This guy is back there just spamming the hell out of these flying discs. Like, just let me get an attack. Alright, there's one down. One to go. Yo, have some chill, my guy. Damn. The fact that I'm having trouble with stuff as simple as this, I don't see... Can you stop blocking? Thank you. I don't see how I beat Millennia. I really don't. Oh, how rude of me. For my non-Elden Ring players, Millennia is one of the hardest bosses in any freaking video game. Anyways, hour 38, I headed back to the Everjail that held the Crucible Knight so I could get my revenge. And as you're about to see, though not perfect, shows that after 38 hours of gameplay, my skill has completely changed. After defeating the Crucible Knight, I started exploring when I came across the village of Albinorix. I don't know what I was searching for here, but another boss was definitely not at the top of my list. At the time, I didn't realize how important this village was for my endgame, so the only useful item I found was a larval tear. When finished with the village, I found another Erdtree avatar, so I killed that, and then I headed towards Ishin, who is another blacksmith. But the special thing about him was he sold somber smithing stones 1 through 4, which was extremely helpful for weapon upgrades. After dealing with Ishin, I found this secluded cliffside that I had never seen before, and at the end of it was another hidden dungeon. So hour 39, I started running through it, and this one was pretty cool because of all the hidden paths it held. Dude, that's so cool, man. This game is so huge. There's so many things to explore. Honestly, such a great game. And if it wasn't for these messages, I probably never would have attacked any of these walls. After pressing forward, there was another boss in front of me, but I wish I would have listened to these messages, and you'll see why. I had no clue originally what these people meant by hidden slugs, so I was just fighting this Crucible Knight as a normal boss, when in reality, I didn't have to fight him at all. When I killed the Crucible Knight, I noticed a slug appear that was summoning Crucible Knights, and I just had to kill that thing, but it would disappear and be invisible again. This time I actually saw a glowing light, so I went over and started attacking it, and sure enough it was the snail. So even though the Crucible Knight didn't need to be killed, he wanted to kill me, and he did. And that being said, attempt number 2. Here we go. This time around I actually knew what I was doing, so I summoned my spirits to take the aggro of the Crucible Knight, and I was able to kill this snail freely. Alright, well that was interesting. Don't care to ever do that again. For the rest of hour 39, I was in search of a moving caravan that held the Carian Knight sword, and thanks to Jerry and some determination, I finally found it during hour 40. But before grabbing my precious cargo, I had to kill the absurd amount of enemies surrounding it. Alright, come to daddy. Give me the sword, baby. There she is. Carian Knight's sword. This thing's supposed to be pretty freaking insane from what I've seen. Ah, I gotta completely change my build? I did not know that. Since I wasn't ready to use a larval tier and reset all my attribute points just yet, I headed back to Caelid to grab the greatsword so I could compare it with the grafted greatsword. At this point, I was ready to change my build, so I went with the grafted greatsword and upgraded it as far as I could. I wanted to do Ranni the Witch's questline because number 1, I loved it, and number 2, there's a lot of good stuff that comes out of it, so I started heading towards the Carian Manor and had to dodge all these freaking raining arrows. Does anyone remember Super Smash Bros. On the N64? Remember the hand boss? Yeah. This thing is the same freaking... It has the same moves. It's the same thing. Anyways, after fighting through multiple, hands, I made it to the main castle. Hour 41, I ran the course of the castle, and at the end lies a boss, and then after you beat that boss, you can finally talk to Ranni the Witch. Here we go, my friends. I don't remember if this is a hard fight or not, so best of luck to me. Here we go! Oh, okay, I can't see anything, thank you. Alright. Dude. Your attacks are so slow. We're fine. They're so slow and I still can't dodge. I'm so bad. Can you stop using magic? Can you just fight me like a normal person? Oh my gosh! Dude, I was not expecting that. How did that not kill me? How did that not kill me? Oh my goodness. What the hell? You freak of nature. Go down. This is actually such an easy fight. What am I doing? Bro. Whew. Okay, Loretta, hear me out. Dude, stop. Loretta, stop attacking me. Oh my gosh, please. Can you leave me alone? Oh my freaking goodness, man. Okay, here's my chance. Here's my chance. Thank you. That was easy. Yay, more magic spells I'll never use. After that, I had to fight this crystal dragon who disappears once you get him to half health, which is odd, but okay, I guess it's one less thing I have to do. Following that, I made my way into Ranni's Rise, which was the goal the entire time. So I made my way all the way to the top, and that's when I saw Ranni the Witch herself.
Again we cross paths.
Ranni was a very bad person, and she wanted me to do bad things for her, and since I'm a villain, of course I said yes.
A choice well made.
Afterwards, I had to speak with the spirits of Celivis and E.G. before I could complete the next part of the quest. She then wanted me to head to the CO for a river well so I could make my way to the underworld, which, let me tell you, was very beautiful. Can we just please take a moment and absorb the beauty? There's 3 different parts of the underworld that have a map of their own, telling you how big this game actually is, but I had to discover it first. Hour 42, after running through a bunch of enemies, I made it to another elevator that brought me to Nokron, the Eternal City. The whole reason I was here was so I could rendezvous with Blade the Wolf to find out what was happening next. Before the rendezvous, I wanted to do a little bit of exploring, and I'm glad I did because I was able to find the map to this place. Oh, also, while out journeying, I found a bunch of these totems with fires I could light, and at the time I had no clue what I was doing, but you'll see at a later date what this was all about. Anyways, after the biggest game of hide and seek ever, I finally found Blade, and he basically told me that I could not progress in this questline any further until I beat the next main story boss, Radahn. So I headed back to Ranni's Rise and talked to Celivis so I could start his side quest, and then, after that, I headed to Radahn's castle. Hour 43, I was met by Blade at the castle, and it seemed as though everyone here was quite fond of the beast I was about to fight, because back in the day, he was some kind of hero. But here's a little bit of a backstory.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture. General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of fallen friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky.
So, let's give this man one last honorable fight that he'll never forget. This battle is all about fighting alongside the allies you've made throughout the game so far, and it is quite epic, so there's not going to be any talking, just enjoy this cinematic masterpiece. That will forever be my favorite fight in any freaking game, dude. That was so epic. Radahn, I love you, brother. After the dust had settled, I met with Blade once again, and he said that we should meet up where Radahn's meteor hit the earth. But before that, I picked up his greatsword from the remembrance I got from beating him, because I heard that it was one of the best greatswords in the entire game. Notice how I said one of. Please don't come at me. Oh yeah, remember that larval tear that I picked up from that weird village? Well, you bring him to this chick, and she'll let you do a rebirth. So that's exactly what I did, so I could get my intelligence up to be able to use that greatsword. Afterwards, I went to Eugene to level it up as much as I could, and then I headed to the meteor crash site. Okay, so while I'm making my way down into Nokron, I figured I would tell you guys that, unfortunately, from here on out, I will not be able to show every little detail like I have so far, because of time's sake. But with that being said, I will still show all of the important details throughout the story. Anyways, hour 44, I fought my way through a bunch of mobs, and then I came upon one of my favorite boss fights in the game, which is fighting a mimic version of me. So I guess we'll find out if I'm better than myself. That's actually so frightening. This is so frightening. No, get away from me. Get away from me. You can't. No, this isn't cool. Well, I did it. I'm better than myself, I guess. Wait, is that an insult? Or not? Whatever. Hour 45, I passed over the massive bridge leading me into the main part of the city, and then I started making my way through Nokron so I could get a Mimic Spirit Ash for myself. There we go, boys and girls, we got it! Hour 46, I had to fight through a massive amount of enemies so I could get to the end of this road and get the Fingerslayer Blade, which I needed for Ranni's questline. Shortly after, I got jumped and absolutely obliterated by this Crucible Knight, but the second time was a charm. Yo, man, why does there have to be two right after the other, man? The range on that is just... Please. No, you have... No, please! Oh, you... That was a little dramatic. Hour 47 and multiple attempts later, I killed the second Crucible Knight, and then I found this sad guy who prompted me to hand over the twinned armor set, which is the guy that I killed from very early on. After handing over the armor set, this poor guy cried out his friend's name, but that was the end of it, so I decided to head towards the boss room. My first run was a disgrace to all Elden Ring players, but the weird part is that when I respawned at the Stake of Marika, this happened. Here we go again. Dude, I do not like fighting these things at all. Come on. Yo, whoa, what the? Really? Why now? Why didn't you attack me later? Okay, Chad. Yo, that actually scared me. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Well.
How could this?
Whew. I did it. Ah, I got the armor set back. That's funny. The next hour and a half was spent on these stupid gargoyle twins who killed me so many times I can't even count, but I can't complain because I do it for you guys. No, no, no! I'm gonna throw the remote! I didn't even dodge. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Up, get up, get up. Oh my gosh. I died to poison? Poison? I hope by now that you get the gist of how this went, but this was my successful run, so sit back and relax. Okay, be nice, be nice, be nice. I have no health, I have no health, I have no health. Please, 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 please. Oh my god, heal. I know. Oh my god, I have no heals. I have no heals. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I just gotta be a god right now. I have to be a god. I cannot mess up. I cannot mess up. Oh my god, I cannot mess up. Please. Please. Oh my freaking god, dude. I have no words. Hour 49 after finishing the gargoyle fight, I found a coffin on the battlefield, so I got inside, and this cutscene happened, and it brought me to a really scary place. Deeproot Depths. Sounds horrifying. And there's no map to go along with it. The whole purpose of me being here was the Crucible Knight that lied ahead, once killed, would drop the full armor set, and ya boy wanted to look like a Crucible Knight. All in all, between exploration and fighting the Crucible Knight, I was here for 2.5 hours, and let me tell you, every second of it was so painful. Finally, this game is giving me... Dude, this game is taking years off my life. After defeating the Crucible Knight, I went into the tree, and sure enough, in this chest was my favorite armor set ever. Oh, dude, I would not mess with me. I look so sick. Hour 53, I found another coffin, so I hopped inside and went down to Ansel River, Maine. When I pressed forward, there was a weaker version of Astel hanging here that I had to kill, and it just gave me a little taste of what the actual fight was gonna be like. After killing Astel, I spent my next hour going through Noxtella, which, by the way, nothing interesting happened, but the reason I went through it was so I could finally reach the Lake of Rot. Yo, what the hell? Lake of Rot? This looks terrifying. Tell me that is all Scarlet Rot juice. I don't want to do this, man. I decided not to take on the lake just yet, but I went back to Ranni and gave her the quest items, and she gave me a Carian inverted statue. When I was finished with her, I went back to Celivis's little tower, and he was here dead, so I got his full armor set and his bell bearing. Wait, what is that? Black Wolf. Did Blade die? Doggo dog, dude. Did Blade die? I really freaking liked him. Hour 54, I headed back towards the capital area so I could run another dungeon, and this one was pretty lame. The boss was super easy, so yeah, what a drag. That was low-key a massive waste of my time. All for a club. A freaking club. Well, The more you know, I guess. While exploring, I came across the Shaded Castle, which was pretty boring to say the least, but the boss at the end was nothing to be taken lightly. This really tested my patience. Yo, what? What the hell? Cool, yeah, that just makes perfect sense. This guy is such a butthead. Yo, with the magic sword, I'm dead. It would be different if I was coming even close, but oh, gosh, all this time and effort for what? To still be bad. No, please. Oh my gosh, I ducked right under that. Oh, I'm doing great. No, magic sword, please, no. Dude, I'm so close. This is the easiest boss in Elden Ring. 100%. Yeah, nothing. Well, I don't know what I was doing, bro. Damn, that was hard. For those of you who don't know, I'm basically grinding out all of this side stuff so I can get stronger because taking on the capital from the main story is extremely difficult and I need to be prepared. Hour 55, I took on the Grail Dragon that was blocking this great bridge from earlier on in the game. You remember those flame totems I was lighting a little bit earlier? Well, when you light all 6 of them, this thing starts glowing, and it allows you to fight the Regal Ancestor. I've actually never done this fight, so I have no idea what to expect. Okay, no crazy cutscene, so not a main boss. How have I never fought this? Oh, okay. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, man, this is like a pogo stick. Should have like 1 hit left. Here we go, he's dead, right? What the hell? Really, you have no health left and you're gonna disappear like that? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this fight was actually really easy. I was expecting so much more. Hour 56, I decided I should finally make my way towards Volcano Manor, which wasn't mandatory, but still part of the main story. I think I have to pass over this lava. I do not remember this. Man, this is the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen in a game. This is amazing. The colors. But with that being said, I am totally screwed. There's no way I'm beating this. There's no way. My friends, thank you so much for sticking till the end with me. Your love and support is much appreciated. But with that being said, it's time for this video to end and for me to start working on part 2. So stay tuned because that video will be out later this month, and I know that everyone and their grandmothers wants to know how the fight against Malenia will go down. But enough blabbering, I will see you guys soon enough. I love you all, and thank you for watching.